I shot it in. We shot in the west suburbs of Boston, where I'm from. So we got everything for free, location-wise. But one thing I did with this film that I've never done with a film before is I went location scouting before I wrote it. A lot of times in student films, you're stuck with whatever you can find, and you're out looking after you've written the script for the perfect location that may not exist. But instead, I came up with the story. But before I actually wrote the script, I went scouting around my town and found places I wanted the film to take place. The sense of place is really important because we were structuring it like an old Western. And I looked at all the old Westerns and I saw that every John Wayne, Clint Eastwood film, they always have the strange gunslinger coming into town from one way and leaving the other way. And so we found that iconic image of the open field and the truck. He walks into town right to left and leaves town left to right. So rooting it in a place that has these iconic middle American backwoods kind of feelings was really important. And then Travis came a week early just so he could walk around the locations for his own character.
They flew me out a week early, so on the airplane, I think Justin mailed me some newspaper clippings of the small town, and just to kind of get a feel of that.
Yeah.
So and I'm originally from a small town similar to that. So and then once getting out there, it was just nice getting away from Los Angeles and where it was really quiet. And you know, there's no traffic or helicopters, and I could really just focus on soaking all that up.
I'd been listening to a lot of gospel music when I was writing it. And then I heard the song Touch the Hem of His Garment, which is a song about healing with touch. And the film is about a boy whose family won't allow medical treatment and is favoring healing through prayer. And I had to work I only like songs with words rather than score or sounds. I only like them in films if you can build them and integrate them into the story. So his gospel music, I decided I'm going to make the character want to be a singer. I'm going to make the character want to sing gospel. Like a skinny white kid from the South wanting to sing gospel, I think is a really interesting character trait. It's that there's a lot of beliefs and sets of beliefs that have black and white dogma, right? You either are good or you're evil, and this kid has very complex beliefs because he believes, but not to the point where it's going to kill somebody. And in the gray area is where I think everything really true lies. Everything that's really, the more complex it is, the more realistic it is. Because there aren't ever issues that are just clear cut and like either you believe or you don't. Well, he believes, but he only believes to the extent at which it's not going to hurt somebody. And so therein lies the moral dilemma of how willing am I to go all the way with something I believe in? Will I let somebody die for it? And it's a question of he has to go against everything in order to find, I think, a new understanding. He finds his own, at the end, I think he finds his own truth and in the act that he does, which is the defiant act. I mean, all heroes in some way in any sort of story or film are characters who defy.